Hi there. The next lamp we got is a name that is probably unfamiliar to lots of people. Kingston. I can remember seeing this particular make many years ago in a garden centre near Chessington. They'd had a very large garden centre there. I don't remember their names, but at the time they were very good and supplied some very interesting plants. And they had a string of lamps lighting the greenhouses up, and they were in fact made by Kingston. That was the only time I ever saw that name, until this one turned up, which I believe I got off of eBay. There's the other side of the carton. Not very adventurous, as you can see. Not very adventurous. No details about where they were made. They certainly weren't made in the Kingston in London. I do know that. I think they were probably made up north somewhere. Anyhow, there's the actual lamp. 150 watts. Got very, very good etch. I wish all etches were like this. This is very, very clear. You can even see various numbers there. 5A being the code, I think. It's got extra life and neo. I don't know what that is underneath. What we're looking at there, I don't know what that is. Doesn't make sense to me. Made in Great Britain. 250 volts, 150 watts. As I say, it's a well-made lamp again. If we look at the fusing arrangement, as you can see clearly in there, it's done by the thinning of the lead-in wires. There's no glass sleeves around it, but that is acting as a fuse on both lead-in wires. Ellison screw cap. Good size. This is the old 150 watt size. See something like that, you know you've got a decent lamp. A nice long neck as well. So all in all, a well-made lamp. I also understand that Kingston only made lamps of the single coil type, and this one is certainly single coil. Have a little look inside, may just be able to see it. Yep, there are. You can see the innards in there. It's got, let's have a look and count the number of supports. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like 6 supports. It might be 7. I think it's 6. Yeah, I think it's 6. So, yep, well made lamp. Let's have it alight and see what it's like. Hold on while I put it in. Turn the old variac on gently. It's also a good thing to do if something hasn't been on for a long time. By putting a slow or a lower voltage through it, you can tell if there's any air got into the lamp, which you'd immediately see white smoke, and if you saw that, you can turn it off to preserve the filament in one state. All right, we know it will never work properly again, but that's just the thing. This one's obviously okay. I won't put it up too much because it messes up the actual camera view, so it don't look very good. At the moment, we're putting in approximately 100 volts and a little bit more. Let's give you a side view. There's what it's like on a side view. Quite a nice lamp. An unusual name. As I say, I've only ever seen that name used once before, and I was lucky enough to pick this one up off of eBay. When I glance at the etch, how I wish all etches were like that. That is a perfect etch. That's probably, you know, it just shows that you can do a decent etch. But having said that, I would never rub over it with a cloth, just in case you wiped it away. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Any comments please make. There's the name again. There's the little thing that fits in. So once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see what we've got up next. I haven't decided yet. Well, I haven't found I'm still sorting that shelf out, so we will see. Anyhow, thanks again. Any comments please make, and I'll try and get back to you. Thanks again.